Third team foul on the Wizards, and here comes trouble. Gilbert Arenas says when he comes off the bench, there's going to be some trouble. Says he's an assassin and is close enough to 100%. He says to play in this series as the boos come from the Cavs faithful here, as Arenas now the sixth man, at least for the time being. Eddie Jordan says he'll play upwards of about 30 minutes in game one.
And listen, I know Gilbert pretty well. I've known him for a few years, and the one thing I can tell you is anything that he said the other day in his blog or wrote in it this morning, anything that happened more than 30 seconds ago is out of his consciousness. He just so none of that stuff is affecting him. He's one of those types of players, and it's going to be very interesting to see. This is a top 10 player in this league when he's healthy. Can he be the fourth quarter difference maker that he has been in past years? If he can be, the Wizards are going to have a great chance to steal one of these first two games.
Well, Arenas has always played with a chip on his shoulder, going back to his days at Arizona and being a second-round draft pick. Finds Jamison, who can't score down the lane. Antoine got it back, but he stepped up.
Because you don't have man assignments, you're assigned to areas. That's where you can become vulnerable. That time Jamison did a good job and drew the foul, and Washington's got the ball.
Second personal on Zerbiak. Each team with 3 fouls here in the first quarter. Second shot for Arenas. First basket. It's a 3 for Agent Zero.
Here comes trouble.
Says he's an assassin, and he likes his role. Eddie Jordan said that he is.
Good news for Washington is that, I talked to Gilbert Arenas last night. He said he has not had any pain or swelling for 2 months in that knee. They have permission to ramp this thing up to 30 to 35 minutes in this series. So if he can hit shots and facilitate the way we've seen a little bit here so far, wow, what a boost.
Well, Antoine Jamison, we talked with him yesterday, and he said the window is closing for this Wizards team. Arenas could opt out of his contract this year. Antoine Jamison is in the final year of his deal. It's a team that's been together for a while, and even though a mouthpiece to protect himself. Here's Gibson's 3, not there. Joe Smith had a shot at it, and Jamison with another rebound. He's got 9 in the first quarter. Under a minute to play. Arenas to Jamison, Wizards by 2. And Jamison starting to heat up his third field goal here in the opening quarter. 4-point Washington lead. Final 10 seconds of the first quarter. Mason will bring it across. Arenas with 5 seconds left. Arenas from about 10 feet behind the NBA three-point line. Brown from three-quarter court can hit. Gilbert Arenas says he's as good as anybody in the league with time running down on the game clock, and check out this 3.
Yeah, and if you think he's not in his range, you better check it. You better go out and get him.
A 12-2 run to close the first quarter. His head coach Eddie Jordan will talk with Holly Rowe when we come back. ESPN and ABC kicks off at the Q. Rebound by Andre Blatch. Each team had just 1 offensive rebound in the first quarter. Don't forget, coming up next on ABC, it's the Suns and the Spurs as Arenas hits another 3.
Well, he wasn't lying about coming out aggressive and coming out in assassin mode. That's 3 threes now for Arenas.
And a 5th
up, and you know, it's you got to be ready for that kind of stuff.
Foul on West. You see Arenas' numbers in just 5 minutes of play. A lot of people think the Suns are the favorite, actually, to win that series because they beat San Antonio 3 times in the regular season. Would you agree with that?
Well, I think it's a lot like this series. You know, a lot of people picking Washington coming in because of the talent factor, Arenas being back. Oh, my goodness. And this is 4 threes by Gilbert Arenas.
And Washington leads by 11.
But back to your point, Dave, I think the Phoenix Suns are in a great position. And San Antonio times has struggled scoring. This is going to be a great series.
The Cavs without a field goal the last 6.5 minutes. Gilbert Arenas is lighting up the queue.
It's time to see it.
Arenas said that when he comes into the game off the bench, he is trouble for LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers. That has proved to be true. 4 threes in 6 minutes for Arenas.
And you must respect the ability of great players to do phenomenal things. Hey, that shot is in his range at the end of the quarter. Gilbert Arenas has kept true to his promise. He is coming out aggressive, and he is coming out to win this series.
Antoine Jamison glad Arenas is back.
Welcome back, boy. Way to go, boy.
Of course, Arenas missed most of the seating. Here's LeBron still looking for his first field goal. Gives it up to Big Z. Rebounded by Mason.
Well, huge shot a moment ago by Daniel Gibson hitting the three. He's now 1 for 3 from behind the arc. He is really a key guy in this game, Dave.
First 2 of the game for Arenas. He's got 14 points in 8 minutes as the Wizards' 6th man here in